Hello, good morning, everyone. This here is gonna be day 8. Is day 8 of the Diddy trial, and once again, shout out to Nick at Night for this. Let's go.
Everybody's waiting on Diddy's sons to come out. I think they haven't came out yet, so all of the media is right here waiting to get them. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But it was interesting. The last person that just got off the stand was one of Diddy's
Come on.
executive assistants by the name of George Kaplan. Now, they gave him immunity before he started testifying because I guess he got information that's going to incriminate himself. Now, the guy who testified yesterday, David James, was also an assistant, and he said that he had a proper agreement. He didn't know if he had immunity or not. He had to ask his lawyer. But today, there was a new executive assistant who I witnessed get on the stand and, invoke his Fifth Amendment so that he can get immunity and testify. So far, he's talking about how he was setting up the hotel rooms for Diddy, how he picked up, some mood enhancers for Diddy, how he would have to set up the Astro Glide and the baby oil and all of the things like that. Somebody in the chat said, am I shadow banned? I think so, honestly, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, but this is what it's looking like outside, y'all. Y'all see them outside. But yeah, oh, look at, that's the media across the street. I don't know who they waiting for. Yes, out here, deep. I'ma flip the camera if they come out. Yes, I did see Diddy today. I was inside the courtroom today. So, the people who went on the stand today, there was a guy from Homeland Security who basically did the, there was a guy from Homeland Security that did the search and seizure of his Miami home. He was going through all of the pictures and evidence of the things that they seized, going over how, he has shelves with baby oil and Astro Glide. One shelf had 25 bottles of baby oil and 31 bottles of Astro Glide. And then they said that wasn't all of it. It was more. All right. And they also showed, different weapons and stuff that he had. So it was a lot going on. Then after he got off the stand showing all of the different things that was in the house, then there was like a DV expert that went on. Now that was pretty interesting because Diddy's defense was basically trying to paint her out as like somebody that's paid with an agenda. Like, girl, you just saying what you need to say to get paid. That's pretty much what they was trying to insinuate with the DV expert, because they kept saying how much money she gets paid to testify and how that is her primary source of income, and how she did not directly speak to any of the victims in the case or anybody who went through anything. So they were basically saying like, girl, how you gonna give an opinion about something and you ain't talking to nobody? And so that was interesting. It was objection after objection after objection after objection and all of that. Diddy's two sons are here today. Yeah, everybody talking about the lube and the baby oil. That's the highlight for everybody. Um, but yeah, so Diddy's sons was here today, Justin and Christian. And so I believe that's who everyone is waiting on to come outside. Once they come outside, let me show y'all. Let me flip the camera and show y'all.
Dang, what did I do that again? There we go.
I'm contemplating if I should go live or should I just put it in your upload. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in your upload.
All right, so until I see somebody start walking out, I'm gonna flip it back. But you said what time is it here? It's 3 something here. It's 3 something out here, and it's cold as I don't know what. You see how everybody dressed?
I've always definitely had PMS. It was like a Jekyll and Hyde that I couldn't figure out. You know, I have learned how to like schedule my life.
What? You see how everybody dressed? Got sweaters, jackets, all kind of stuff. It's cold.
Okay. You guys know a lot more than I do. I don't follow all this stuff. Then why don't you move and let somebody who got questions?
Okay, yes. Y'all see I got my coat. It's cold. It's freezing. You said I belong in NYC?
My family has a problem with you because you made threats against my son. Don't try to act like
What happened?
it's not a roasting against you. You're talking about killing and racism and all that's in prison. That's not it. That's not it. That's my son.
What happened? What's going on?
My only son. No, it's not even that. I don't give a fuck about you roasting.
Okay, but that was
You talked about raping and having my son killed. You think that shit is funny? My son is in prison.
That's not funny, Dana.
That is my first one and my only son. No, my
didn't
kids
get
are
under your skin.
my kids
Did it get under your skin? Don't miss the content. We can talk now. We can talk now. Bozos are
Child, go to the depth. Oh, wait, what's going on here?
Hey,
Oh,
Justin, as CEO of Combs Enterprise, are you afraid to be called as a witness to testify? Hey, Kristen, what's going on with your case, bro? All right, that's pretty much it. I just from last week.
Because you're going to keep roasting and going and
I'm
going.
trying to tell you, I'm not. Listen, I'm meeting you face to face, right? We can end this right here. I'm just let me get this.
apologize. Just apologize.
Huh?
Apologize.
Stay out my business.
I'm telling you to
Stay out my business. Stay out my
apologize.
business. You make me don't even want to do it.
I'm just holding the camera. But apologize.
Stay out my business.
I'm walking away, but apologize. You want you. Let me see who I could tell him to apologize. Always doing something. Let me see who I could talk to about the case. About how they feel.
I gotta give me a laugh.
Hold on, let me walk past them. Y'all see Tisa over here setting up. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. This mama is covering it, giving the best coverage ever. I hope y'all tuning in every single night because she is doing it out here. The OG vlogger and still the reigning queen of vloggers. Tisa be on it, y'all. I'm like, girl, lend me some energy, okay? I need that Tisa energy because she be going ham. She don't waste no minutes. She be out the courtroom, first out the courtroom, first in there. She ain't playing no games. Okay, let me ask. Well, okay, she about to do her live, but what did you think about Gina being mentioned just now and saying that she's out the case? Gina is honestly a problem child. I actually feel sorry for Gina because she clearly has flipped, right? And that's why the prosecution is like, we don't need to hear from no Gina, right? But after everything Diddy did to her, I'm the type of person, if I screw you over, you will never hear from me again. Because I know it's going to be on, like it's going to beep, beep, always. I'm actually scared for Gina that even though she's doing this, if Diddy is found innocent, and that's a big if, he is going to make her pay because regardless of how much she's flipping, her comments were used to make the indictment. So you in trouble either way. It's like, I don't know why she didn't do a Cassie and just sue. I would have. I mean, I feel like she got her money either way though, because no, she didn't get 20 million. But I don't think I got 30 million. I'd have been like, well, hold on. But I don't think she flipped for free though. She didn't flip for 30 million. Probably not 30 million, but Gina was dating a billionaire and had like carpets from 1973 in her apartment and a walk-up. Diddy didn't give her any money. You already see what time she's on. She don't know. I think. So what do you think her incentive was to flip it if it wasn't for? I think she really loves Diddy. Really? Don't forget that after when the Tasha K stuff, they said she went back to him. I think she really loves that man. I think she is a victim of abuse. Don't forget, Cassie's best friend said that Gina was younger than her. Right. So that means that when Cassie was 24, 25, Gina was 18. You know? And that's a long, long time. And I think he's on some pimp made slip back stuff. So I think that she really genuinely thinks she loves, and it's a trauma bond, you know? I just hope she's safe.
This might be the true golden.
I just hope she's safe. I hope in the coming months or years she stays safe. But y'all know me, I would be tabithaled. They wouldn't even have to ask me to testify. I would be out there be there with bells on. Well, I don't want to hold her up. She about to get ready for her live. Right. We're going to talk to some other people. I see y'all out here. What y'all think about the case so far? Y'all want to talk or no?
It's a lot.
It's a lot to process. Everybody talking about baby oil. Hi.
Shout to Nick at night.
Oh, okay. What you say? Hey.
Shout to Nick at night.
On behalf of Ren Josh.
Shout out to him. We got,
Show on YouTube.
did you listen to the testimony today?
Nah, I was outside. Shots outside.
Oh, okay.
I only film what's going on outside.
Oh, okay. He's smooth with it, y'all. Suave.
You know what I mean? I know a lot about Puff. I ain't even got to be on the inside.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna walk around. Look, we got this guy right here.
From SAG-AFTRA, we support Sean Combs.
You support him?
Because, well, I don't support him raping people. Like, he did not rape anyone.
What?
It was all consent to free court party. Because free court party happens a lot in the gay community.
But he's not gay, but allegedly.
No, he's not. But whatever he did, they were all consent. Of course, we don't condone that anyone raping anybody.
So have you been listening to the trial at all?
Yes, I have. I've been following it.
So what'd you think about Cassie's testimony?
I feel bad for her. Because I understand coming from a women's perspective. And she most likely was under domestic violence. But I don't believe she was really forced to do anything. But that's just my opinion. Maybe other people might disagree. You see what I'm saying? But I don't want to say anything about Sean Combs, anything bad about Sean Combs.
Okay.
That's how I feel. You know,
Okay, I kind of see what this dude's talking about.
He's your idol?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
work with
Okay, no,
Kodak.
well,
I work with
well, I
Kodak
wouldn't go
Black.
that damn far
Oh,
calling
okay.
You
him
can
an
Google
idol, but dude.
Yeah.
the video, you'll see me
Oh,
in
okay.
Kodak Black. I shot the video with Kodak Black
Mhm.
last year.
Okay.
Yeah, you could Google Stix, Stix. You see me playing the violin with Kodak Black.
So you support Kodak and you support Diddy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not saying that. You know, of course, I have to be on the side of someone who's right for not being raped or being forced.
Mhm.
I just don't believe Diddy
Did
forced,
anything?
right, unless they agree.
Oh, okay.
That's just what I'm saying.
Even though like she has bruises and there's like
No,
the
the
beating and
bruises
stuff.
and all that stuff, that is valid.
Mhm.
That's domestic violence. That happens all the time with domestic violence.
Oh,
And
okay.
that is wrong. Okay, I do agree. But as far as the freak out party, I mean, no one really put a gun to your head and
Oh,
forced
okay.
you to do anything.
Tell the people. They
Yeah.
said they talking about your hair right here.
No, this is my natural hair. I'm in Screen Actors Guild. I'm a member of Actors Equity Association. I co-star with Patty LuPone and Victor Garber in the recent Sex and the City. It's a spin-off called As You Like It. I play Michael Chow, a celebrity, in Sex and the City. It's coming out in the summer. And I'm very credible. I've done Broadway, every international tours and everything. You can all
Okay,
Google
shout
me.
yourself out. Shout yourself out.
And what's your name?
Nick. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you,
Thank you.
Patrick.
And you can all Google me, IMDb, my name Patrick Lamb.
Okay.
Everyone knows why. Thank you.
All right. So look, y'all. This is okay. So we just got out of court for today, and they already starting with the line sitters. So these are the line sitters who hold the line, and they already lined up for tomorrow. So they already have the tents that they getting out
That's
and everything.
crazy
So
that
they
they
getting
actually
ready
camping
for
out
tomorrow.
for a spot in line.
So that
That
tells
is
you how real in the
crazy.
field it is, to where right now at 3:30 or whatever time, they already are lined up. Okay? They lined up to get their spot in line for the trial for tomorrow. That's what they doing. They holding the line. You in line?
That is crazy.
You in line for tomorrow? See, look, he in line for tomorrow. See, he said he holding a spot for somebody. But this is a line. That's how they camp out. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. We gotta get
Uda on go. OOTA on go. First of all, this woman is lovely in person. Okay, so she's safe. So whoever loving her, chill. We just friends. But look, salute to all of y'all. Salute to Nick. She's out here in real time. She is cool as hell. And sometimes it's hard to meet people that's who you are and on the YouTube actually matches up to who you are in real life, yo. She mad cool. She got her personality. She bubbly. She ain't come around with the Oscar the Grouch. Nah, she is real. And y'all are supporting a real one. I'm Uda on go. OOTA on go. Subscribe to the channel. But listen, support this queen right here. She's doing her thing. And she's getting out that content.
Not y'all said, is that a Chick-fil-A scarf? Y'all is out of line. No, it's not.
I work at Chick-fil-A.
That's
On the
not
weekend. No, No, it's
when
not.
they
I'm joking.
start, though.
That's joking, man.
They
I wasn't
out
too
of
late.
pocket.
That's
But okay, so have you been you've been out here getting coverage outside and stuff like that? Have you been paying attention to the trial and the testimony?
Nah, I've been there since day one, man. I've been there since day one. You know, with Dawn Hughes, Dr. Dawn Hughes coming in today, trying to establish about the abuse and how victims are hard to leave, with mental abuse, physical abuse, even financial abuse, which are one of the abuses that we tend to forget about because people use money over your head too, and sometimes that is a reason why you don't want to leave. But she kept making references
And I
to
got
why
my
people don't
own
want to
thing
leave.
to
You
say
know what I'm
about
saying? In
the
these relationships.
financial
So I think
abuse
with the
thing.
jury, right? The jury is just regular people like you.
I'll say that
right?
at another time.
They're just regular people, you know what I'm saying? So they don't know the legal talk. They don't know all that stuff. They just hear some graphic situation, baby oils, and inflatable pool with Astro Glide lotion, slip and slides, and all that. You hear all of this, then you hear a doctor come in and say, this is why people can't leave. It can make a person think that the trafficking is real, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to see what's going on tomorrow.
But what do you think about Diddy's defense team where they were basically like, listen, you're just paid to say whatever the prosecution wants you to say, and you're just, you know, pro-prosecution. This is how you make your money. So you're just saying whatever you need to, and you didn't talk to anybody. You didn't sit down. You don't know if they're lying or not. You don't know if their story is fabricated. So you can't just give a blanket statement of what trauma is. What did you think about that counter?
That as well, you know, but the defense had been going into that from the very beginning. Because from the very beginning, they opened in statements. They said, listen, the prosecution is not going to be able to get people in that box that's really going to be able to testify to the trafficking and to the RICO. But they are going to put people inside that box to do it. So the prosecution even led from the opening statement, setting us and the whole jury up to say, listen, the prosecution is going to put people in that box that really cannot testify to a RICO, that really can't testify to some trafficking, but they're going to put them in there, and man, they are going to testify. So, you know, but a lot of things that's shaky is that, you know, in the beginning, a lot of these witnesses, in the very beginning, they never said some of these things about Diddy in their first statements, like to the government and stuff like that. But then later, now, yo, Diddy had the yay, he was on the Kanye, he was on the slopes, he was physical. Yo, I had to put my hand in his chest. Yo, bro, I had to grab him.
I mean, well, they did show all the evidence that they retrieved from the house.
Oh,
It was
man.
pills
No,
on top of
it was
pills,
pills on top of pills.
of bags, on top of
Yeah,
ketamine,
it was bags on top of bags.
MDMA, on
Yeah, it
top
was.
of. He had a whole drugstore at his house.
He damn sure did. But what did you think about when he said when they went into the raid, the top parts of the weapons were separate from the lower parts, but then when they put it all together, like the agents, they put it all together though, and put it like they don't even know where any pieces of evidence came from. So it's little things like that that the defense was trying to make claims to.
Yeah.
But the prosecution has been strong. They have been strong. The defense have been battling back. One thing Diddy got on his side is a wonder team of lawyers. That team of lawyers is really good. Brian Steele, I spoke to Brian Steele upstairs by the court, and I told him he's a white Cochran. Me and him shared a laugh, and he told me he's going to beat this. I'm going to make sure he beats this. So for me, I was like, Brian, what? He said he's going to beat this. So I'm like, I want to know what Brian knows and what he sees to say that Diddy's going to beat this case.
Why do you think Gina is suddenly out the case?
You know, she's been on the low, you know what I mean? Some people saying because she possibly scared, maybe she have a change of heart. People saying maybe she love him. She probably do love him in some senses. We could still see that Cassie has some sort of love for him up there because she was kind of holding back. She could have went up there and barbecue grilled him with the onions. She could have did it to him, but she was still reserved in some ways as well, Cassie. So, you know, but Gina, I know if she was to speak,
I couldn't stand looking at these ugly air vents, so I decided to do something about it with Fits. They have a couple framed and flush mount options, so we're going to take a look at framed.
that'd be a big thing if Gina goes to speak.
Yeah,
you know
because they would. I'm sure they would admit like certain interviews that she's done where she talks about how he done.
Put the feet on her and all that. Put the hands and feet. Yeah, he came out and said that he did put the hands and feet and all those types of things. So that'd have been some damning evidence. Her mother, Cassie's mother's evidence was also kind of damning because basically it's like you basically allegedly trying to extort something for $20K for whatever you think you owe, but then you give back the money and like this woman is going through all these things. Plus her daughter was already suffering all these things.
What do you? Oh, sorry to cut you off. But what do you think about? Because some people are like, I was reading some of the comments and they were like, oh well, he wasn't really trying to take her money like that. He gave it back. What do you think about people who say stuff like that?
Bro, well, you would have never asked for it if you wasn't trying to take it from the first place, bro. And you got the woman scraping up bread, putting out houses and all types of stuff, trying to put up the money. People's going through things in their own life trying to get this, just trying to stop or wrenching up maybe tapes and all types of things like this, allegedly. Come on, bro. Imagine those things that you're putting a parent through as well. Besides the thing, because listen, regardless if Cassie's better now and she feels better, stronger today, as a parent, that will hurt you forever knowing that your child got hurt. Maybe you wasn't there to help them. Even if you think they got better, you still may be having nightmares about not being there for your child. As a parent, if you have kids, you know that's true. So this woman's probably still suffering from these thoughts and having to relive all of this by even coming back to this court and have to testify about her daughter. You know what I mean?
They want your channel information.
OOTA on go. Uda on go. My name is Uda. OOTAONGO. Uda on go, y'all.
Yeah, he been showing mad love since the first day he see me. He like, that's Nick at night.
And Nick is cool as hell, y'all. Nick is cool as hell.
I'm like, hey, Uda.
I love her. So I watched Nick for years, bro. I used to do other channels. I have mad YouTube channels, but this is the newest channel that I created, and this is the channel that I'm on.
And he said I look the same in person.
She look good, y'all. She look good. You know what I mean? Let me give her a little 2-inch for a little stalker get on my mind. I don't need her stalkers bothering me. I don't need to use this ammunition that Diddy ain't get. That Diddy ain't fine. They ain't fine in Diddy crib. I got the ammunition.
So what you think about the executive assistant that's on the stand now that got immunity?
Bro, a lot of people know they got immunity on the low. They trying to act like they don't. Everybody got immunity. What about David over there? He's like, I'm told that I'm not gonna have no legal visibility. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, everybody popping out the woodworks, man. But for me, what were you saying in the beginning though? Because if you wasn't coming out real talk about, yo, I seen the oils, I was doing that dance slip and slide like this in the oils. Nah, if you ain't said that, come on. Now you popping out, you seen all this. Now you seen him crazy. Now all of this. So how many potential people you could have helped save if you would have said something from the beginning? Think about this now.
Right.
People is wrong, son. Now you want to come out and say Diddy. That's the right, bro.
Yeah. So y'all make sure to follow him.
Uda on go. OOTA on go. I love y'all.
He's
Love
super
me.
cool. It's all love out here. I've been coming across a lot of people who say they watch me. I didn't know I had so much love in New York, y'all. I feel like I'm like, damn. I'm walking down the street. They talking about, hey, Nick. I'm like, okay, y'all know who I am. I be feeling like I'm a nobody. Yeah, I was about to talk on there. Yeah, we just. You got it on Tisa.
Oh, my bad, shit.
Yeah, so I just interviewed him on my channel, so y'all make sure to check it out on my channel as well. Ooh, my hair look crazy on there.
She can't look crazy. She look good, son. Like yourself, son.
All right, let me see. What else is going on around here? They packing up over here now. You said, yes. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. I appreciate it. And y'all know y'all can show love via Cash App or Super Chat and say, here goes some lunch or something like that. Let me know. Let me know if you really love me. But yeah, that company is called Line Dudes. I'm a YouTuber.
You on the inside though, right?
Yeah, I was on the inside. You got me on your camera, I got you on mine.
Is it live?
Yeah, it's live. Go ahead.
What that mean? What the hell? You got more people than me.
Bye.
You got more people than me. Look, somebody.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Crypto, for the $50 super chat. Yeah, you gave me the good luck. So, you was gonna ask me something?
I don't get that type of money. But
That's like, oh, you on YouTube? What's your channel?
Famer2.
Famer2?
Famer2.com.
You live a layered life.
Famer2.com. We're here, ground zero, the Diddy trial. Check it out. She got me. The Diddy trial.
Yeah.
The Diddy trial. Life and trials of Sean Diddy Combs. We here. Legally, it's looking like the RICO can't be proven. Legally, the RICO can't be proven on a certain level.
the sex trafficking. There's some.
Oh,
things
thank
there.
you,
Oh my
Spitfire.
God.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you eating, man. You eating. I'm getting jealous.
He over here
I'm getting jealous,
getting
yo. I'm getting jealous. No, y'all don't even give me that type of money. God damn.
Look, this is his live right here, y'all. I'm on live. He on live. Everybody on live. I appreciate y'all.
I need some of her luck or whatever, but anyway.
Shout out your channel. Again, they said spell it. They said for you to spell it.
Oh, Famer. Famer. 2. Like YouTube, but Famer 2. Famer. That's where we at with it.
So what you think about the testimony so far? You said you don't think that they've proven Rico. Thank you.
They doing good. I mean, both sides are fighting it out. But the Rico ain't proven yet. But both sides are fighting it out.
So you don't think that him having his assistants and having his enterprise of the security be like the enforcers doing his thing?
I mean, that's Rico, but it's a weak ass Rico.
But you don't feel like that's Rico? Like some of those elements are Rico?
It's a far-fetched, bro. It's more of sex trafficking and how can I say this? Immoral human being that violated humanity and women and men. That dude beat men too.
They gonna sit there try to use the Rico on the use of sex trafficking on the Rico. But the thing is, the sex trafficking part is weak as hell.
Yeah, this ain't TikTok.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
How you doing, Queen?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Neek.
Neek?
Yeah.
Neek.
What's your name?
Look how much money they giving them money like this. They throwing them money. Yeah. I think.
You a YouTuber? Where you live at?
This 10 toes down. Yeah, they know. They would know.
I'm on YouTube. What you think about the case so far?
Well, like everybody else, we just waiting for the outcome. Everybody talking about the case. Everybody out here for the outcome. That's what they're here for, to get their little couple of voices heard on their channels. But as far as P. Diddy, everything is allegedly to me. Other than the video where he beating her up at the elevator.
So you only going by the evidence that you see physically and not the people account?
I mean, I don't want to start assuming.
I mean, but they telling you, so you don't gotta assume they're telling you their account.
See, this bird's got a point though.
Elements that prove, like, they have text messages to corroborate things. They have
go off of what's proven, not what's heard. I feel totally what his brother's saying. Shout out to 10 Toes Down.
Corroborate a lot of it as well. So, but even though you see bruises and pictures of the aftermath they describe, if it's not on video, you don't believe it.
No. I can't believe it, right? But I do know that the government do play dirty, and they'll start adding other things to it, and they'll put shit in there that's not even there. That's a fact.
He got a point.
But, I do believe that
he got a point. The government in some cases will bullshit stuff to make it stick.
What do you think that he is guilty of? The Cassie video, that's it?
I think he's guilty of the Cassie video. I think he's guilty of ain't nothing else really there because everything is about.
You know that Stacy, they said 10 toes down.
But yeah, I think he's guilty as far as when it comes to Cassie.
Did you hear the testimony today?
No, I was up there. I was upstairs, but I had left out early. I had to go do something.
Oh, okay. He had some prior engagements he had to get to. Oh my God, y'all! Look at how this line is filling up. These people is ready to see Kid Cudi tomorrow.
Hold on, they gonna be here until tomorrow?
Yeah.
They're here all night?
Yeah. Those is line sitters.
Oh, okay.
They camp out for tomorrow. The line is getting long, y'all.
You ain't even say your name. What's your name?
My name is Neek. Hi.
What's your channel?
My hair look crazy.
What's your channel?
Neek at Night.
Beyond Paint is an all-in-one water-based refinishing paint, perfect for home improvement.
Neek at Night?
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Asha.
Where you located at?
Yeah, say that. Yeah, that's why. I'm like, nah, Neek at Night. That's why, because I'm like, no regular person it's gonna be racking it up like that.
Racking it up like what? What she get?
Man, she got paid like 200%. No, that's Sneak at Night. She's popular.
Yeah.
She's like Tisa Tells in a way. Right. You familiar with her, right? Tisa Tells?
Yeah. I met her
But
at
then
the
again,
trial.
your voice, that's you. Your voice. Because we don't see you. Okay, no, I
Because
know.
I'm from California. I live in
Now
Cali.
I know who the hell it is. This is Neat.
They keep calling you academics.
Yeah, I'm his cousin.
Oh yeah, you look just like that.
Yeah, I'm his cousin.
That's like his twin.
But that don't mean we're the same.
No, that's your cousin for real?
Yeah, he's Jamaican like that. I'm Jamaican like this. All right, and we here. Oh, snap. Oh, 10 toes.
Everybody on live, but thank you.
Yo, listen. You came from Cali?
Yeah, I came from Cali.
When you going back?
I can't be telling people all that.
Okay, no, but they don't know where you live or they're not.
Yeah, no, I'm just here for this week.
You're here for this case?
Yeah, just for this week.
Just
So
for
what
the
you
Diddy
doing while
case?
you here for fun? What you doing in New York for fun?
I'm not doing nothing for fun. I just came to come and
Yeah, we here.
see what's going on with the trial and all of that. That's it.
So Nika at Night, yo, check it out. Check it out.
Oh, thank you, Lay. I appreciate
Go to famous.
I appreciate the super chat.
Yeah, I know you see me.
You joined my
But I'm
live
the
chat
underdog.
before?
This morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember.
Did you subscribe?
Huh?
Did you subscribe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make sure they subscribe. All right. I'm about to show y'all this line again.
I forgot. My brain. Wait, Nika Night.
Huh?
Okay, so were you inside?
Yeah, I was inside.
Okay, so you gave them the little rundown.
Well, I didn't go over every single thing. Oh, that's his tag.
That's
right there.
That's the platform. Yo, get this man right here.
Oh, wait. Let's.
No, you gotta get him.
No, what is this?
You want your thing to run up? Come here. Brother, you came on my platform. You broke it down so good. So good.
Damn, this dude look like academic.
The young lady right here. So we support each other. This is Nika Knight. She has a way bigger platform. I'm a mom and pop shop. She's UPS. Okay? So this is gonna go, if you want your message, which is a powerful message.
What's his message first? What is this message?
Message about Diddy.
My message.
And he's breaking down legally. Okay, so
what's his message?
Tell them about this case legally like you did with me and why Sean Diddy Combs should be free.
Well, the first reason why Sean Diddy Combs should be free is because he's being subjected to pre-trial confinement or concentration. Our laws require that a person be considered innocent until proven guilty. Here, he's being subjected to the penalty of a conviction without being convicted of a crime. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the charges are pure smoke and mirrors. I've read the indictment, and in the indictment, it consists entirely of innuendo, conjecture, and conclusion, which is illegal. The indictment is constitutionally defective pursuant to a United States Supreme Court ruling in the United States versus Hess, which is the 18-something ruling, where they held that an indictment cannot consist of conclusions alone. They have to be specific facts. And this indictment has none of them. The only reason why Diddy is sitting here in federal court on trial is because he was caught on video abusing his girlfriend. And that's the only reason why he's here. Because they feel he has a lot of money, he shouldn't be having that kind of money and that kind of food. And also, he had an unorthodox lifestyle. So that's the only reason why he's here. But the charges are not valid, and his pre-confinement is not valid, and nobody's reporting that. They're reporting everything else, saying that, because like I was telling the brother, the RICO laws are designed to prevent a person taking another person across state lines and having them engage in sex prostitution to the benefit of the person that's taking them there. Diddy's money was all made legitimately. Okay? Not from the sex free course and stuff like that. That was just willing participants. All right then? So this money was all made legitimately.
Stripe and Square are quietly skimming 3 to 4% of every sale you make. It's basically a silent tax on.
But apparently, because of his unorthodox lifestyle and having been caught on video abusing his girlfriend, his wife, the government has decided that he shouldn't have this money anymore. He shouldn't have this status, so we're going to take it away from him. But they're doing it illegally, and I believe that he's not being properly represented. Possibly his lawyers feel that he has this money, so they're going to make it in this trial by allowing him to get convicted and then clean up on the appeal. All right?
Okay, well, I'm going to have to wrap it up because my phone about to go dead. So, but thank you.
Yeah, listen, you can get in touch with me at bestparalegal@gmail.com.
Best Paralegal, say it again.
Paralegal at
Oh, I got one too. I gotta pull it out.
Break it up. Best-paralegal@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. Well, they gonna find you.
Come on. Don't go nowhere.
Can I show the people y'all sign?
Of course.
Okay. So this they sign right here. Skip any.
One more time.
The people want to know. Y'all gonna stay here till tomorrow?
Okay.
Yes, same old line, dude. We will be here tomorrow for the media. Once again, same old line, dude. We not only do this, but we do sample sales, restaurants, we do concerts, anything that requires a line, we will wait on.
Okay. So y'all got y'all snacks so y'all could camp out.
We got our tent. My tent is behind me.
Okay, they ain't talking about nothing much. They done. See y'all later.